هلو دير، ازيكم يا حبايبي؟ عاملين ايه؟ ان شاء الله تكونوا بخير. النهارده هنشرح chapter acid and base. اوكي، فقبل ما نخش في تفاصيل details about the topic theoretically, let's see شوية حاجات about it ونشوف يا ترى ال behavior of molecules in a solution عامل ازاي. طيب أول حاجة let's discover ايه الأسيد، ايه ال property or main property of ايه of acids. نفرض ان انا عندي دلوقتي I have a beaker containing water. Okay, if I add hydrochloric acid like this example of acid which is HCl, one molecule of acid, let's see what's happening to that molecule. لو لاحظنا if you notice I can find that the HCl molecule separated or ionized into two ions which are positive ion of hydrogen and chloride ion. If I add another molecule, it will be separated again and ionized. Okay, so this is what the behavior of HCl in the water. طيب, if I'm going to try another acid like nitric acid, HNO3, in the water, what do you see? I can observe that the nitric acid going to be separated into two parts, two ions as well. Two ions, what are these? Hydrogen ion and NO3 which is nitrate ion. Okay, type. Let's see another one. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid. In the water, same, it will be ionized. Ionized means separated into ions. ايه هما الايونز دول؟ برضو hydrogen ions and SO4 negative 2 which is a sulfate ion. طيب ايه الفرق بين HCl HNO3? If you notice in HCl produces 1H positive و HNO3 اللي هو nitric acid produces برضو 1H، لكن sulfuric acid H2SO4 each molecule produces 2 hydrogen ions. طيب دي أول حاجة من اللي شفناه. يبقى what did you understand about acids generally? In كل الأسيدز in a solution they release أو produce الأين اللي هو الأحمر دي اسمها إيه؟ positive hydrogen ion، أو أديهم definition تاني أقول عليهم proton donor، يعني produce positive hydrogen ion when إيه؟ in aqueous solution. أوكي؟ يبقى ده الأسيد. يبقى الأسيد اللي بيطلع أو بيريليس الهيدروجين ion we call it what as acid, a substance يعني that releases positive hydrogen ions we call it as acid. طيب لو احنا خدنا بالنا نعيد تاني، لو انا if I add 3 molecules من HCl 3 molecules of HCl. Okay, 1, this is 1, 2 and 3. All 3 molecules ionized يعني separated into ions. okay, ف ايه description أو أوصف ال HCl as what؟ بوصفه as strong acid. ليه strong acid؟ لأنه simply fully ionized. لو أنا add 3 molecules من ال HCl هلاقي 3 all of them ionized و separated into ions زي ما انتم شايفين. طيب لو هو weak acid like ethanoic acid اللي هم الأورجانيك acid، لا هلاقي ان هو partially or partly ionized in the aqueous solution. اوكي، ايه كمان؟ لو هو fully ionized like HCl هلاقي فيه more concentration of positive hydrogen ions in the solution. وكل ده طبعا اقدر ان انا اعمل له تيست باي ال pH scale بتاعي. طيب نيجي نتكلم بقى على الالكلايز. عندي اشهر واحد اللي هو ده صوديوم hydroxide. يلا sodium hydroxide, one molecule of sodium hydroxide in a solution أو in a water لقيت إن هو separated into 2 ions. What are these? Sodium ion and hydroxide ion. Okay, if I add another one will be separated again. Sodium ion which is positive and hydroxide ion. طب let's try another one. Potassium hydroxide برضو positive potassium ion and hydroxide ion طبعا negative. يبقى ايه common in alkalis in الالكلايز in a solution produce negative hydroxide ions. ونفس الفكرة في strong في weak. If it's strong هيبقى fully ionized in the solution. يعني I can find high concentration of negative hydroxide ions. لكن if it is weak هيبقى ايه not fully يعني partly ionized, so I find ان هلاقي في السولوشن less concentration of negative hydroxide ions. يبقى ده generally the difference between acid and alkaline. برضو نكمل ايه اللي يحصل if الاسيد mixed or added to the alkaline. هناخد one molecule of HCl okay and another molecule of NaOH. تعالوا نشوف كده ايه اللي هيحصل. I will find that the H and OH join together وعملوا لي molecule of water. Again HCl مع NaOH sodium hydroxide. H and OH join to form a water. Another one. طيب ال H دي فاكرين coming from the acid وال OH coming from الالكلاين, فالاتنين meet together و form water, and we call this reaction as neutralization reaction. Okay? يبقى neutralization simply لو هندescribe ionization بالاينز neutralization والاينز behavior ببساطة ان ال H positive hydrogen ion from acid join مع الهيدروكسيد ions اللي هي من alkali we produce water. Okay, a reaction of acid and alkali to form water طبعا and salt. طيب لو خدنا بالنا Na مع Cl which is sodium chloride. حد سألني سؤال why they didn't join؟ ليه؟ They are swimming okay all the time although in one of them is positive and the second is negative. Simply لو نفتكر في ionic compounds from the behavior of ionic compounds إن هما when dissolve in water مش هيفضلوا attracted to each other, no, هيبقوا ايه form as a free ions in the solution. يبقى why they didn't join? Because they are simply soluble in water. يبقى when substance soluble in water form freely moving ionized زي ما احنا شايفين. طيب ونفرض ان السالت is not soluble. تعالوا نشوف البيهيفير بتاعه. هناخد مثلا barium hydroxide مع sulfuric acid. What do you think about the products? يبقى barium sulfate and water. barium sulfate and water. طبعا molecules of water formed. إذا لقيت الباريوم sulfate no ions وjoin ونزل تحت كده down as precipitate. فاكرين precipitate يعني ايه precipitate؟ وبيبان كده زي ما احنا شايفين. يعني مثلا what you see here I can see white precipitate. And this reaction by the way we call it precipitation. Again barium hydroxide مع sulfuric acid هيديني two products water طبعا and barium sulfate. هل هو هيبقى continue as ions و swim كده زي NaCl؟ No, they will join and form salt which is insoluble. ازاي عرفت انه insoluble؟ لقيته join و visible I can see it ان هو يمشي كده ينزل down و precipitated at the bottom. يبقى barium sulfate ممكن describe او نوصفه بايه؟ اول حاجه ان هو precipitate اختصاره PPT. number 2 ان هو insoluble solid. اوكي طبعا لو انا if I need to remove البرسيبيتيت ده بعد كده هناخد ازاي اشيله من البيكر اللي قدامي. simply I'm going to filter نعمل filtration ونشوفه. حاجه كمان as you see the precipitate has a color لونه ايه؟ it's a white solid. So this is simply the difference between acid and base. neutralization meaning بتاعها and the difference between soluble salt and insoluble salt in aqueous solution.